Hi, it's Carrot Dad. Well, I'm finally back from Miami from my appointment. I am truly exhausted. It's a little bit frustrating because I was making sure that I had all my blood work and everything done. But I am exhausted because of besides the trip, I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll drive 2 hours and a half, in which my daughter drove us up there, and we just got back from being up 6:30 in the morning. We just got back home. We're in the Easter side, so it's 4 something, I think it is. I'm just exhausted because they had to do blood work again, which I was like, oh, really again? But the doctor was very happy with my results, but she wants to make sure about something that is going on that I don't know. My husband tells me always not to worry, but it's hard because so many things can go wrong. There's so many things that in the medicine that you really don't know what can happen. Even though I've been good for this past year, my body still can reject the kidney. It's a lot of process. But one thing that brought back memories when I was there was that a year ago, it was like kind of a depressing day because honestly, it was 4 years ago, because I was listening to a story on Facebook. 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with starting to get kidney failure, but I could stay on a healthy diet. They caught it on time, so I had to change my whole eating habits, stay away from red meat, not eat too much seafood. And it's hard for me because I grew up eating seafood all the time, but they told me I had to stay away from shrimp and salmon and things like that were high in iron. Because of uric acid. It's a lot of medical terminology, but it's a lot for a person. And I just, honestly, I got scared because I didn't want not to be around to see Gabby grow up, my kids, my girls get married. And then, one time I got a call, and it seemed like God didn't want me to get that one because I think it would have not worked out for me. But now, when you have to understand, it's a happy moment when you get a call, but it's also a sad moment for me because it was like a big thing in our family that my sister-in-law passed away, and I received her kidney. And I will always, even though we had our situations and stuff like that, she gave me more life. She honestly gave me something that my own siblings could have not given me, because you can do live donors. It doesn't have to always be when someone passes away. It's a lot of procedures, a lot of things. They want to make sure that it's a lot of, because I remember the first day that I had to go to Jackson, and I had to do so many tests and so many ultrasounds, blood work, a bunch of stuff. And luckily, I was able to receive the kidney from my sister-in-law. But I always have to remember that even though she was my sister-in-law, she was my niece's mom. And my niece lost her mom. And she was also my daughter's godmother, Gabby's godmother. And it was like a big hit, because I remember when they asked me, do you still want her kidney? We were told that, she was an organ donor, and I'm like, yes, I would love to have it. Not because she's given me life, it's because it was my sister-in-law. And she was my daughter's godmother. And she truly left a legacy. Because even besides helping me, she helped 7 other people in the process. So you don't have to always be a live person that you sign the paper and you say you want to be an organ donor. You can be a live donor. You just have to be a match. So if you see someone that on Facebook or someone that's requesting a donor, and if you find it in your heart, help them. Because today, it's not only adults, little kids. Because I remember, you know when it's a post-op, they're wearing the mask, because I had to wear a mask everywhere I went. Because it's a long process. And kids that haven't even started living yet have to get a donor. It could be a heart, a kidney, a lung, anything. It could be anything. And to know and to look at these little kids with requesting being a donor, if you have never been around someone that lives day by day and saying, oh my God, am I going to get a kidney? Am I going to, if I'm going to be able to live to be 20, 10, 15, 20, 30, and then you have kids, Gabby was only 8 years old. No, 8. Yeah, 8 years old, just finished turning 8. And I had to look at her face and say, am I going to be with her? And I hugged my girls. And I remember my husband just telling me, babe, don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. And my biggest scare was getting on dialysis because my mom passed away being on dialysis. She passed away 20-something years ago, 22 years ago. And that was my biggest fear of even being on dialysis. So if you find it in your heart to sign that paper or to be an organ donor or to be a live, living donor, do it because you're saving a life. And I thank from the bottom of my heart, if my niece sees this video, I thank my sister from the bottom of my heart that she gave me more life to be with my daughter. So I just wanted to come on here. I'm still, luckily everything is going great. But, there's something going on there that my doctors wants to make sure what's going on. So my husband told me not to worry because he knows how I am. But it's a scare that I'm going to have until I get my blood work back. My results. So I'm praying to God. There is nothing bad. It could be anything. My biggest scare that I'm rejecting a kidney. But the doctor said it could be I will be losing more protein and stuff like that. But you never know. So if you guys can please pray for me and pray for me to have peace. I'm just going to take it as it comes and leave it in God's hands and pray that everything comes out okay. Because I don't want to be on dialysis. I want to continue living for my kids and my husband. Well, sorry that I'm crying on here, but it's a lot for one person, and it's been a lot on my family. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. So, my advice to you guys, please take care of yourself. You're not invisible. You can't fight. We try to be superwoman, but take the time to take care of yourself. Luckily my doctor now is requesting me to see a bunch of other doctors. So, let's see what happens there. So, oh my God, hi Aubrey. And I can't see because my eyes. Kim, Rebecca, hi Deb. So, I just want to let you guys know that. I am going to rest now because they took out so much blood, and since I'm anemic, the blood does not help to be taken out, and I was trying to avoid it, but they took a bunch of blood out, which I call them vampires. So I'm going to try to rest. I'm going to try to do some work from bed and watch some TV and chill, because my husband told me just to rest. So I'm going to try to do that because I am truly, truly exhausted. So have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.